Hey everyone, TimaeuSS. Welcome to another NIKKE video. Wow, it's been a while since my last upload, huh? I did get the time wrong, or rather the date wrong for the Maid event. So I apologize for that. However, I've been super busy. We've been doing a lot of work for the Union Raid or the clan battles, if you're familiar with my run back in Pre-Connect. And back then, Scarlet won 4 firsts in a row consecutively, and we're hoping to replicate the success here. So we've actually already secured first, and this is the NA server. I'm going to show you guys what the other servers will look like as well in terms of the scores. But we're actually world first, and this is the maximum amount of score we can get because there's nothing after level 7. However, before I dive deeper into this video and share some of our information, I just want to thank REDMAGIC for sponsoring this video. If you guys didn't know, and you can see on my screen, I'm playing REDMAGIC, and it's actually a phone. I've got the new REDMAGIC 8 Pro, alright? It's a phone, and if some of you struggle with Modernia's damage output, REDMAGIC is the answer. It's cheaper than... because I have an iPhone 14X Pro, a Max Pro, whatever. But I can't really stream that during my stream. But REDMAGIC is the solution to that. And I've been playing this Union Raid on REDMAGIC. And of course, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous phone. There's the matte with the base entry of the flagship phone. I've got the Void, which has a slight bigger memory. This is it, with the super nice looking fan on the back. Under display camera with a huge screen to enjoy all of your NIKKE jiggles. Snapdragon Gen 8 65 watt fast charging means you can charge everything to the max within 30 to 45 minutes. But the turbo fan in the back, the design is absolutely gorgeous, right? So there is lots of things going on for this phone, and it runs 60 FPS Modernia for me, which is the most important part, all right? Not losing that damage output because of the machine gun ticks, and it's full AMOLED display, and even turbo fan with the gaming mode unlocked runs the game at a very nice temperature. So definitely I'm enjoying this phone, and thanks again REDMAGIC for sending me a sample. You can buy the phone using my affiliate link down below. All right, so with that out of the way, let's talk about the Union Raid. So right now level 7 is the highest, and after you clear Stormbringer or the last boss, you actually cannot go further than that. So your score, your cap for your score is at 12 billion, okay? And it's in 124. Everyone after they reach this level, this is the final cap. And I think it's going to be the same for pretty much everyone. It doesn't matter when they reach this stage. It should be a first come first serve basis. And the reason why we know this score is the highest right now is because JP managed to do this as well. So JP, you can see their first place score is the exact same score as ours. And this is after full clear everything, all 5 bosses on level 7. So you reach each level, higher level, and their stat increases as you clear everything. All right, so this is the highest level, and we have cemented ourselves as first place for NA server for the first Union Raid. So let's take a look at what other servers have done. So this is JP again, like I've said. They've got their first clear as well, so tied for world first. And second place is half of that, right? So I think NA is doing better, right? NA is doing better because second place is 8 billion rather. So NA is actually better. Very, very nice. And switching back, I think the other servers are, decent. Yeah, 7 billion, 6 billion. And this is C server, 6 billion, and this is global. Omni's first. And lastly is Korean, and Korean is not doing that great. First place only 1 billion. I don't even think it makes top 10 across the other servers. So what's going on in Korea over there? Interesting. I wonder if the whales are just split or they're not really coordinating, but Korea is clearly not doing well. All right, so some of the information that we can share at this stage for the Union Raid is, well, it took us a lot of coordination. Oh, by the way, we're also recruiting, okay? We're also recruiting. So if you are a whale, we do have our main guild and also our second guild, sister guild recruiting. Just message Karipo 8888 on Discord if you're at 120 or 130 plus thousand. Okay, 120 or 130,000 plus power, then you should have a chance to at least apply. So a couple of things we wanted to say. It took a lot of coordination, and definitely my pre-connect and my previous clan battle experiences did come into play. Some of it was very, very similar. And stage 7, like I've said, or level 7 rather, is the final level. You cannot go beyond that, right? There's nothing for us to hit. And we actually have a lot of hits left. So we cleared this and we didn't even use all of our attacks. Which, yeah. I guess next time we can do things faster and just rush it, right? If it's going to be a time competition kind of thing. But yeah, we did have things left. And each level, the bosses get stronger. Their attacks, their HP. So initially, people can use their weaker teams to clear the lower levels. So level 1, level 2, you can use really, really weaker teams. Save your big DPS like Scarlet, Modernia for later stages, right? And you can do that to save your harder hits for later. That's what we did, and we had a huge and comprehensive and detailed union rate spreadsheet to keep things. We used voice chat coordination. It's definitely key. You'd rather have 30 active people than, non-actives, because the coordination teamwork is definitely key here. There is also no overflow, so even if you go in 2 people at the same time in one, again, this is a pre-connect mechanic. So if you have, let's say, 400,000 HP left, you really want 2 people that just barely kill the boss versus, one person doing like 300, the other a person doing 300, because you get 200 damage lost, right, in that regard. And also, guys, save and load is your friend. Pause and force quit the app. It does not consume an attempt. You can swap things around. That is very, very important. All right, key here. So anyhow, I just want to say I'm very happy with how things progressed. As you know, I really wanted our guild to do well, because it's kind of crazy how we came all the way. And Scarlet, the name was created before Shift Up even announced NIKKE. So a lot of people think Scarlet was from the character Scarlet, but we actually were way before NIKKE. But yes, Scaring First, very happy. Definitely lots of things to improve, I feel. I don't know if we want this to go beyond level 8 or level 7 rather. I think it's good because you get a lot more rewards, because right now my first place is 8,000, right? So from clearing all the way up to level 7, I think we got like 2,200 something plus 8,000. That's 10,000 chips. And if we look at 10,000 chips and how much it'll cost for us to swap or to get sin and guilty stuff, it's actually not that. Yeah, it's actually pretty fast if you manage to clear everything in rank high. 7 weeks, I guess, if you clear everything, plus whatever ranking you get. So maybe 6 weeks for one. But for the higher guilds, it's like 1.5 weeks for one body. But yes, I'll have a more detailed guide coming up, and we'll talk about some mechanics and stuff later on, right? But anyhow, it's TimaeuSS here, very happy to be world first, and thanks again REDMAGIC for sponsoring this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.